Everyone, it's Bonnie. Happy Sunday night. I have one more video for you guys. So, pine candles. Oh my gosh. You know, those are some of my favorites. Balsam, pine, fir needles, sap, pine cones. They're all super Christmassy. So what I've done, and I hope this is helpful, is I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pine candles that I'm going to talk about. I'm not ranking them because it's actually a little hard. I tried to put these in order, but I'm like, no, they're all really good. So I'm just going to kind of explain the difference between the pine candles in case you want to order some tonight for Candle Day, or, moving into Christmas if there's one you actually want to pick up. So, first up, Frosted Forest. This was part of that Snowflake collection. And I really wish Snowed In, that was the one that got pulled, I think it was called Snowed In. It was actually part of this, because I think that had a little fur in it too. But this one is Winter Pine Needles, Frosted Eucalyptus, and Icy Peppermint. So this one does have peppermint. It's very cool. You do get that peppermint note pretty strong, but the eucalyptus like cuts through it, and it almost becomes like that little bit of a menthol candle. It's a strong one though. A lot of people thought this smelled a little bit different than the original Frosted Forest. I actually like it. I like the peppermint. I like the winter. It's a good candle going into January, but it's definitely a cool pine. There's a lot of different pine. That's a cool pine. Okay, next up, Balsam and Firewood. Oh my gosh. So this was the online exclusive for Candle Day. Cedarwood, cardamom, and white birch. Oh my gosh. This one smells so good. It's got a little bit of everything in it. It's got a little bit of aromatherapy. It's got a little bit of spice. It's got a little bit of woodsiness. I actually think this is one of my favorites of the 2024 season. There's something just fresh and outdoorsy. It almost smells like a natural outdoor scent, like you're kind of hiking in the woods. I need Lenny to smell this. I really do. Unfortunately, because it was an online exclusive, he couldn't smell this one in the store. But I'm going to save this one and have him smell it the next time he's here. I think he's going to love that one. Okay, next up, we have Under the Christmas Tree. This was actually the globe candle that apparently sold for $9.95 Friday morning. This one is a little different. It's fir balsam, juniper berries, vanilla eggnog, and sage leaves. I don't typically like a strong sage note. And the eggnog isn't truly an eggnog. I have mixed feelings on this candle. I always feel like this is kind of a 50-50 for me. Sometimes I like it and sometimes I don't. I feel like the creaminess sometimes gives that this is really weird, you guys, but it's like almost that like sour milk scent, but pine needle version. I like it better burning than I like it cold. But there's a lot going on in here. I mean, it's kind of interesting that they mixed the eggnog and the fir and the juniper berries. It's definitely a unique candle. Okay, The Perfect Christmas. I know a lot of people love this one. This one was actually, I think was it the green one? No, this was, 'Tis the Season. I think it was the beige one in the bow candle was The Perfect Christmas. A lot of people love this one. It comes out in different versions every year. It's fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow, which is a little confusing if you're ordering online, because a lot of people think it's going to be like a gourmand candle. It's not really a gourmand candle. There's a really, really strong cinnamon note in here, and the fresh cut pine just cuts through the cinnamon. And there's like literally a sprinkle of toasted marshmallow. The toasted marshmallow is probably the least prominent in this candle. It's mostly a really strong, piney cinnamon scent. But there's a sprinkle of sugar on top. It's a good one, though. I mean, a lot of people really like this candle for the holidays, but just know it's going to be really heavy on the cinnamon, and it's a strong one. Okay. Next up, we have Tree Farm. There's a lot of Tree Farms out there. This came out a couple of years ago. This one is crisp pine needle, warm cedar, and spiced apple. So if you like apple in your pine, you're going to want to get Tree Farm. The apple note is so prominent. We had apple garland a couple years ago. That's one that keeps coming back. Didn't have it this year. That's another kind of wreath candle. But this one, it's almost like you went to cut the Christmas tree down, but there's also like an apple farm like next to the tree farm, and you get all the apple smells. But if you like the apple note, get the Tree Farm. That's a really good one. Okay, next up, Fresh Balsam. Oh my gosh, classic Bath & Body Works. Everyone loves Fresh Balsam. It's my girlfriend's favorite. Woodland Balsam, crisp eucalyptus, fir branches, and cedarwood. Notice it has eucalyptus and cedarwood in there. Eucalyptus is that really, really strong undertone. This one smells a little bit sweet. I'm not sure what note is giving it the sweet one. It's just one of those scents that you know it when you smell it. It's been around so long. I like it, but there's so many choices now for balsam and fir. I feel like it's not everyone's like first choice. It's good though. I like Fresh Balsam. It smells outdoorsy. It smells like woodland. Okay, winter. Don't forget about winter. This one is White Woods, Pine Needle, Sparkling Clementine, and Spice Clove. It's funny, when Lenny and I were doing these, both of us were like, we love winter! Oh my gosh. It definitely smells like an outdoorsy January scent. The Sparkling Clementine is one of the really strong notes in there. So it's got like a citrusy vibe, but there's definitely a pine. Oh my gosh, the clove. It just smells good. Like, this smells like Christmas. I gotta say, even though it's like a good January candle, it's also a good Christmas candle. So that's a nice one. New for Candle Day, Iced Winter Balsam. This is not a new candle. We've had this before. It is frozen eucalyptus, sugared pine, and fresh balsam. I really like this one. Again, anything with eucalyptus in it's going to be really strong. So check your scent notes. Eucalyptus, it's going to have a pretty strong throw. The sugared pine in here gives it a little bit of a, it's almost like a sap scent. I kind of like the sap scents, but you can definitely smell the sugared pine in here. It does have like a frozen vibe to it. Okay, next up, we have Evergreen and Fir. I can't stand this jar. It's so hard to read. I don't even know how anyone found this one. White fir needles, fresh cedarwood, and sweet sap. Again, another sap candle. This always reminds me of, Chevy Chase in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation when he cut down the tree and he's got the sap on his hand. Once you get sap on your hand, you're never getting it off. I've done it, and it like literally sticks to your fingers forever. This one smells like you literally like just went outside. There's a lot of cedar wood. You're in a forest. And again, you're really getting that sticky, sweet sap note like all through this candle. Next up, Twisted Peppermint. I know, it's pink. This is the only pink one. I didn't even put it in the picture because I'm like, it doesn't really match the other candles. But it does have fresh balsam, cool peppermint, sugared snow, fresh balsam, vanilla buttercream, and a hint of musk. There's a little bit of fresh balsam in Twisted Peppermint, which gives it that interesting, Christmassy, outdoorsy scent. So don't forget about Twisted Peppermint. Okay. Next up. I did that one. Lavender and Pine. Oh my gosh, the purple one. I love this one. This is a really nice one. I love these lids too, by the way. This one is freshly picked lavender, cedarwood bark, and frosted pine. The only one with lavender in it, and Boy, is it a good one. I gotta say, this would make a great gift for someone who really likes lavender. I love the purple. The lavender is relaxing. The cedarwood brings out the strength. And the pine gives it just this really nice outdoorsy scent. Yeah, it's beautiful. I don't know who thought of lavender and pine, but it was a really good idea. So that's a good one. I'm including Midnight Snow with the pine candles, even though it doesn't say pine. It's got juniper berries, cedarwood, and soft lavender. What's interesting about this one, and I'm following it with the lavender and pine one, it doesn't smell like lavender to me. It almost smells like a really awful cleaning product. I gotta say, I am not a fan of Midnight Snow at all. This could be a repackage of something. The cedarwood is really, really strong. The juniper berries, which oftentimes are paired with pine or balsam, to me smell too pungent. I don't know. This candle is actually nauseating to me. This is my least favorite candle, I think. I bought it because I smelled it in the store and I thought, oh, well, maybe I'll start to like it. And I wanted the whole set. No, this is not a good scent for me at all. I do not like that one. I think my favorite of the balsams is vanilla balsam. Oh my gosh. I probably should have gotten a backup of this one. It is balsam fir, frosted vanilla, snow-capped pine needles. If you want a candle that is so fresh and so creamy, this one to me is like way better than Under the Christmas Tree with the creaminess. I don't get that like odd sour note at all. It just smells like beautiful, fresh vanilla pine. I love the packaging. It's super cute with the candy canes. And I don't know why I got the fancy lid. All these did not have fancy lids. It was really weird. Oh my gosh, it smells so good this year. It's like 60% vanilla and probably like 40% pine. And there's a little bit of like a sugary, outdoorsy note. This is like what Santa's like workshop smells like. It's really good, you guys. Another one that we kind of got back but kind of didn't, Vanilla Snowflake. This is a really, really good candle. It came in the 3-pack, but it did not come out as a 3-wick, which was disappointing. It's frozen vanilla, iced fir needles, mint leaf, coconut flakes. Oh my gosh, you guys. This one is wonderful. A lot of people were really missing this candle this year. Why they didn't bring it back is beyond me. But again, it's got like that nice vanilla, but with a touch of mint. If you like Vanilla Snowflake, I think you're going to love Vanilla Balsam. So yeah, very, very good selection. So we do have a lot of good candles this year in the Balsam collection. I just wanted to kind of explain each one in case you want to order tonight. So anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.